Hello, I'm Jessica Boyer with your SCV News Break for Tuesday, February 24th. The victim of a fatal crash on Friday night has been identified. 39-year-old Procoro Hernandez was killed after his truck went off the side of San Francisco Canyon Road around 6:30 p.m. Hernandez was driving his F-250 and hauled a trailer when, for unknown reasons, his truck drifted onto the right dirt shoulder and he lost control. The truck spun across the northbound lane and over the embankment and rolled several times. Emergency personnel worked for nearly an hour to try and rescue Hernandez, but he was unfortunately declared dead at 7:19 p.m. His cause of death was listed as blunt force trauma from the crash, and authorities have not identified whether alcohol was a factor in the incident. A Newhall man who allegedly murdered his 19-day-old baby missed his scheduled court date Tuesday morning. 30-year-old Matthew Brendan Warner has been rescheduled to appear in court on March 12th and will be facing 5 charges, including torture. Warner was arrested after his daughter, 19-day-old Alora Warner, was found in a cab of a parked truck in Newhall and pronounced dead at the scene. At the preliminary hearing scheduled for next month, a judge will review the evidence against Warner and decide whether there's enough to hold a trial. He faces multiple life sentences if convicted on all charges. Warner is currently being held in lieu of $2.25 million bail. Many Metrolink and Amtrak trains have been suspended due to the crash that injured dozens of passengers on Tuesday morning, which could leave Santa Clarita residents without train transportation to Los Angeles, Ventura, and Santa Barbara. Metrolink Train 102 collided with a car on the tracks and caused 3 passenger cars to derail around 5:45 a.m. There were about 50 passengers on the train, and about 24 were injured in the crash. Many trains between Oxnard and Camarillo have been suspended until wreckage can be cleared. All Amtrak trains have been suspended between Los Angeles and Goleta. Buses have been scheduled to help with delays and cancel routes. For updates on route delays and more information, follow the Metrolink on Twitter. The Santa Clarita Valley Sanitation District is extending the public comment period by 3 weeks to allow the community more time to review the EIR report for the alternate deep well injection. The original deep well injection site is no longer available for development. The draft SEIR evaluates the potential environmental impacts associated with relocating the deep well injection site 800 feet north of the location previously looked at in the EIR that was certified for chloride compliance project. In addition to the extension, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the Regional Water Quality Control Board is requiring the SCV-SD to implement a chloride compliance project. The compliance project is necessary to meet chloride limits set by the state for wastewater produced by residents and businesses in the Santa Clarita Valley. The project must be started under a strict state schedule with milestones, which if not met, will trigger substantial state fines that all Santa Clarita Valley property owners will have to pay. The third public hearing on the draft SEIR will be held March 9th, starting at 7 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Activity Center. The public comment period ends March 23rd. In weather, we have mostly sunny skies here in Santa Clarita with highs in the upper 60s. San Fernando Valley hit a high of 69 today with a low of 45 tonight. Ventura was slightly cooler with a high of 66 and partly cloudy 47 tonight. Temperatures will drop into the mid-60s as the week continues with a chance of clouds and showers by this weekend. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Jessica Boyer.